So that's the delay.
The Wolves are head coached by Lenny Gunderson, assisted by Jared Ray, Jeff Stone, and Kylie Perkins. Our officials for tonight's game, Mike Sunan, Brian.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Fuller Digital Solutions, St. Mary's Football. I'm Ryan Hayek. We'll be calling the game. Also joining me tonight and doing the camera work will be Jim Wesselman. We're just getting ready for the national anthem, so we'll be going to commercial here, and we'll be right back. All right, back here at Lake Park. Tonight's matchup will be against the Hawks, #1 team, and Wolves of Harris Lake Park. Hawks are coming in tonight's matchup with winning its last 6 versus the Wolves. Head coaches for tonight's game will be Tim Osterman, entering his 3rd year for the Hawks, and Lane Gunderson, entering his 1,000th, Jim, I think.
Yeah, he's been here a long time.
Absolutely.
Hometown boy.
Great guy, too. Let's go over the starting lineups for the Hawks coming off a 11-1 campaign last year. Starting at QB will be Cale Ortman, and what a season he had last year. At running back will be Brennan Fish. At slot position will be Alex Schrader. Those are all seniors. Tight end will be another senior. Tight end will be Braxton Knipe, sophomore starting. At the other wide receiver position will be Willman, senior. And then at center position will be Lennon Steichen. At guard will be junior Ty Tritz. And the other guard will be junior Hunter Pitt for the Hawks. Any thoughts on those starters, Jim? On the looks like a little young lineman, some new guys with Ty being healthy finally, and Lennon Steichen getting the nod for the center position. So it should be interesting with that line.
Exactly, and like you said, Cale Ortman had just a bust-out year last year, and Ryan Willman came out of nowhere too, I thought. So look forward to having those guys lead the team, along with, of course, Alex Schrader, who was injured for part of the season too, and the addition of Jackson Bunkers returning from his injury.
It's good to see 1-3 back on the field for sure. Hawk fans have missed him, especially on the football field. He had a great basketball season. Now he gets to be back in the football field. So excited for Jackson. Really excited to see what they're going to do with him this year. So we're about to kick off here. What a beautiful night. About, 75 degrees? Jim?
Yep, no breeze, or just enough breeze, I should say. And the Hawks are ready to kick it off.
Back deep for the Wolves, number 3, Caleb Pithill, and number 9, Landon Whitrock, to return the opening kickoff.
And they were off. 22-3 season is on its way with the touchback from Jackson Bunkers. Hawks defense will take the field first, and I know Coach Osterman is looking to have the Hawks limit the big plays. They're worried about Tice Gunderson, and unfortunately for the Wolves, he will be out tonight. Injured himself last week in a scrimmage versus the Mustangs, a Newell Fonda, so unfortunate he won't be out in the field for the Wolves. So the Hawks are going to run a 3-4 defense. Try to keep everything in front of them. The Wolves open up with some motion, left to right. The snap. A little quick pass to the far side. Hawks wrap up with team, about 5 of them, Jim.
Yeah, there was a posse of them around that surrounded him.
Good pursuit by the Hawks, but good gain by the Wolves to pick up a 5, looks like. Quarterback will be Lucas Aristroth. He's primarily a receiver, moving into the quarterback position after the Gunderson injury. 5-man line, receivers to both of Lucas. He's going to motion. Hand off to the far side. Got some penetration in the backfield. Breaks a few tackles. And he's going to pick up another 5. Looks like enough for a first down. Boy, we Hawks had him in the backfield a couple times. And
just slipped away from it.
Just slipped him away. That's Caleb Hemphill on the carry. Nice run by Caleb. So if you're Osterman, you got to like that penetration, but just not making the play in the backfield. So a good start by the Wolves, picking up the first down of the season. Same formation. Motioning. He's going to drop back to pass, throw a bubble screen out to the tight end. Cale Ortman is all over it. He's going to wrap him up, and with a lot of his buddies as well. Alex Schrader and Caden Groper on the help. That's a loss, about 3 on the play. So the Hawks starting defense will be, at nose tackle, will be Ty Tritz. DN will be Caden Groper and Braxton Knight. Backers will be
15's the other tight end.
Ortman and Fish. Motion. Fake the handoff to the near side, and quarterback's going to keep it. Picks up about 3 yards. It's going to pick up 3rd and 10 for the Wolves. And now outside backers for the Hawks is Willman and Ortman, and the safeties will be Jackson Bunkers and Alex Schrader. So right where Coach O wants them, 3rd and long here. Very limited plays as the OC, but they're going to keep with that 5-man line, 2 receivers. Motioning to the far side. Lucas drops back to pass, looks deep, pump fakes, throws it up.
Ooh.
And it's going to be a nice catch by Caleb Hemphill. So a big 3rd and 10 conversion for the Wolves. So good protection by the Wolves there, Jim. Looks like he had a few.
He went up in the crowd.
Yeah.
And it was well defended. He just made a good catch.
Looked like he checked about 3 receivers before he came back to Caleb. So this 5-man line is working right now for the Wolves. Caleb on the motion. He's going to throw it out here to Caleb. And the Hawks read it. First was looked like Ortman on the tackle. Then Jackson and Alex fly into the ball there for another loss. So 2nd and long. The Hawks are doing a good job, Jim, forcing him behind the chains early on here. So
you hate to see that one big play to make up for all the losses.
Yeah.
That's going to – hope that's not an indication of the year, but they'll learn from it.
4 wide for the Wolves, and he's going to keep his own number, and the Hawks aren't fooled by that. Ty Tritz on the tackle for a loss. Boy, I hope he stays healthy all year for the Hawks.
That would be a big bonus.
Coming into the year, I think the offense and D-line are probably where the biggest questions are coming into the year.
Exactly.
So another 3rd and long for the Wolves. If you're Osterman, you got to like this early on, getting them in these positions, especially with a backup quarterback. You don't know how many reps he got through camp, but Lucas looks like an athlete, and he's going to call his own number, run to the far side, picks up a few blocks, but Jackson sheds it and tackles him after only a 3-yard gain. So decision time here for Coach Gunderson right about midfield. It's going to be a 4th and 10. And just like that, Jackson makes an impact there with a big play there. Sheds his blocker.
66 is coming out.
Boy, it's good to see him back out
I'm
there.
sure he's pretty hungry to get back out there again.
Yeah, this is a very senior-heavy team for the Hawks. Hopefully that carries some momentum for the rest of the year. So they're going to line up in punt formation. So we got some movement up here, and it's going to be, looks like, false start for the Wolves. And that's going to be
false start on the Wolves.
Michael Lundstraw looks like he's going to be back there to punt for the Wolves. They're at their own 35-yard line. And Brennan Fish back to return. See if he gets a chance to make a play here. Snap is good. Pretty good punt, directional. And it's going to go out of bounds. You see where they mark it for the Hawks.
Lustra's punt goes out of bounds on the 15.
At the 15-yard line. So the Hawks will take over 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line. We'll see what Coach Ryan Gallus draws up for the first play.
To look for, Ryan.
The Wolves looks like they're in a 3-4-1.
See 3-4-1.
Alex motion. Kale's going to drop back to pass. Throws it up to Willman. And Willman catches it. Nice pitch and catch. Ortman to Willman. We've seen that a lot last year, Jim.
Yes.
Yep.
Between him and Austin Jensen.
So good protection for the first pass of the game. The Hawks strike quick with about a 15-yard gain.
So far, all they've shown is just that jet sweep.
So two receivers to the near side. Ortman and Fish in the backfield. Bobbled snap. Hands to Fish. Fish is going to get what he can.
No, I think that we look good, okay.
Picks up about a yard there. Those are some of the things you can't afford. The bobble snaps, the false starts. And those are always coaches' worries coming in the first game. So
just throws off all the timing
then. Yep. So 4 wide here, 2nd and 9. Ortman alone in the backfield. Drops back to pass. We got a flag. Pitches it to Alex. Alex tried to break a tackle. Picked up about 4 yards. I think this one's going to come back, Jim.
I think so. Did they have movement?
Yeah, it looked like a little shift.
Oh, line up across.
So, just got done talking about how you want to limit penalties, and Hawks' first one to their first penalty of the night.
Flag on the
So it'll be 2nd and about 14 for the Hawks. Once again, the Hawks like to run a no huddle. So they got 3 receivers to the far side. Ortman alone in the backfield. Drops back to pass. Didn't put some pressure. Throws across the middle to Alex. Alex catches it. Picks up about 6 yards. Kind of got a little spot. Thought he had a couple more yards after that.
But it looked like it.
But 3rd and a long 8, we'll call it for the Hawks.
Gain of 6 yards, bring up 3rd and 8.
Nice catch by Alex. 2 receivers far side, Ortman and Fish alone in the backfield. Oh, they're going to try to draw them off sides. Nice job by the Wolves. Oh. We're getting the play from the sideline here with 7 on the play clock. The snap is... Kale's gotten some pressure. He's going to scramble, call his own number. He's got some room on the near side here. He's off to the races.
Knocked out of bounds by number 3, Caleb.
So Kale makes a long run here, but we got some laundry on the field.
Indications holding on the Hawks.
And we got holding. So another penalty on the first drive here for the Hawks, Jim. And that was a big one. Kale ran for about 40 yards there.
I think the holding was right in front of us on this sideline. Not sure who it was. I was watching Kale. But it's going to march him back.
So big test here for the Hawks with a 3rd and 20.
17 for the Hawks.
They're going to go 4 wide here. We'll see what the Wolves do here. It's some type of zone, I would think. Looked like they got the height advantage with Willman. They only rush 1. Boy, they drop everybody back. Kale's going to chuck it up. And it's going to be intercepted by the Wolves. That's Caleb Hemphill on the pick. And then the Wolves are going to take over the first turnover at their own 25.
And even with 1 rushing, he got Kale got pressured.
Yeah, I was surprised that 1 defensive end got through with 3 linemen on 1, but You know, Jim, I'm okay with that interception. 3rd and long, chuck it
Yeah.
up.
Yep.
Nothing really hurt. It's just as good as a punt.
Put him back in theirs.
You know, so, why not chuck it up, see if you can get an interference call. So nothing really hurt here.
Nope.
You would have liked to see a little bit more efficient on the offense. I know that's what Coach O was hoping, just to be efficient. And so far, probably the opposite of that after the first drive. But
take away the penalties.
Yep. So here we go. We got a timeout on the field. We should take a timeout with them. This is Fuller Digital Solutions Hawk Football. We'll be back.
If you're considering a new roof, you want to put your roof in the hands of Dave's Roofing. Dave's Roofing specializes in residential roofing and has over 10 years of experience. Dave's Roofing covers any job from a 60 to 80 mile radius of Sioux City and has a 10-man crew that completes most jobs in one day. Dave's Roofing will make sure the cleanup job is done right afterwards too. And the products installed are impact rated and eligible for homeowners insurance discounts. Look up Dave's Roofing on Facebook and check out the work that's been done and customer testimonials.
Family has been providing trusted funerals since 1943, when Joseph and Adele Fish bought Remsen's only funeral home. Beginning in 1976, Joe's son Joel and his wife Jean continued the tradition of being a family-owned and operated business. In 2009, David and Elizabeth Fish carried the family tradition into the future and now offer monuments. The Fish family is honored to assist you in your time of need, offering care and compassion. Fish Funeral Home and Monuments in Remsen, our family serving your family since 1943.
All right, we're back. 1st and 10 for the Wolves. 5-man line. Lucas getting called his own number, cut it all the way back, and he's going to pick up nothing. Get tackled at the line of scrimmage by Brennan Fish and Ty Tritz. So 2nd and 10 for the Wolves.
15's coming in.
Brings up 2nd and 10 for the Wolves.
Doubles.
So 4 wide for the Wolves here. Luke is going to drop back to pass. He's got some time, chucks it on the far side, and it's going to be incomplete. Intended to Carter Himfa. Alex Schrader on the coverage. So Hawks are doing a good job defensively, forcing him to 3rd and long plays here. We'll see if the Hawks can get off the field here defensively. And I would think after Coach Osterman knows that Tice Gunderson is out that you force them to throw the ball, knowing that Lucas is primarily their backup quarterback. So 3rd and long, we got another flag on the play. He's going to chuck it up deep and incomplete pass. Looked like maybe a legal formation, Jim.
Could be.
That's what we're going to call a legal shift.
Yeah. Flag came quick, so.
Yeah.
Looks like early indications it's on the Wolves.
I imagine Coach O's going to decline that, and he does, so it's going to be 4th and 10.
We'll bring up 4th down for the Wolves. Number 32, Michael Munster, will come in to punt for the Wolves. With number 21.
So the Hawks do a good job after the turnover, forcing a 3 and out.
Too deep. Brendan needs to come up at least 5.
Fish back to receive.
The punt is end over end kick, and Fish is going to bobble it. We'll see who covers it. I think he got it back.
I think he got it back.
Well, that was a tough end.
Yes.
End kick, but luckily the Hawks got it back. So a little nerves looks like maybe for the Hawks to start the game.
First game jitters.
So let's see if the Hawks can establish some type of running game here in the second series. So we're going to go 2 wide to the far side. Fish and Ortman in the backfield. The snap, Fish on the carry. He's going to cut it back. Break one tackle, break another one. He's off to the races. He's at the 30, the 20, the 10. It's going to be a Hawk touchdown.
And no flags.
And that's going to be a 55-yard touchdown run for Brennan Fish, his first of the year.
That was a good bounce out.
Boy, he made one guy miss, another guy, and Well, there's not too many people that are going to catch him on
No.
that sideline there. So nice job by the Hawks.
And number 21, Brendan Fish for the Hawks.
Yeah, I thought he was going to get stopped after a couple-yard gain, and then he bounced out.
Yeah, that was nice job. So we're going to go for 2 here.
I can picture it.
Alex
I can't describe it
motioning.
for you, Ryan.
Kale throws it to Alex, and Alex is going to convert it. So
Right into him.
just like that, Jim, Hawks score 1 play, 56-yard run by Brennan Fish. It's Hawks
I don't have an
8,
answer for you on that one.
the Wolves 0. We're going to be back after these messages. You're listening to Hawk Football.
We put kids at the top of our list, and that is why parents put Floyd Valley Therapies on the top of theirs. Should your child need physical, occupational, or speech therapy or assistance through our pediatric feeding clinic, rest assured they are in great hands. As moms, dads, sons, and daughters ourselves, we know how important family is. Taking care of your family is just as important to us as taking care of our own.
Thanks for making us part of your community, your health, your life. Floyd Valley Healthcare.
Gangler Feed Service in Remsen is your complete farm store. We feed all farm species, and we're a Hubbard, Kent, and Big Game dealer. Whether it's sprayers, grain banking, corn drying, or feeding your animals, we're your complete farm store, and service is our business. Gangler Feed Service in Remsen. Call them at 786-2234 or stop in and see them. Service is our business at Gangler Feed Store, Remsen.
And we're back here. Jackson on the kick. Squibs to about the 3. Hemphill on the return. Comes to the near side, and it's going to be tackled after a minimal gain there. It's a nice job by the special teams.
I think.
Was that my first call of the year, Jim? Saying to go to the running game and it breaks out for a 56-yard touchdown?
You called it.
Do I get a little credit for that? So we'll see if the Hawks continue to stay strong here on defense.
It's a nice job by Nate Britt on that tackle. He broke down and didn't go for the head fake.
I think he's going to have a good senior year.
I think he is too.
So 1st and 10 for the Wolves. They're going to go 2 receivers to the far side. Handoff, and it's going to be wrapped up and tackled as we just talked about.
Yeah, just shot right in there.
Nice job by Britt on a tackle for loss. It's going to be 2nd and let's say 12 for the Wolves. I know Coach Osterman was hoping to rotate a bunch of guys here early in this first game and kind of see who stands out and get some of these guys to some film here so we can grade them. Lucas alone in the backfield is going to take the snap, throw it out to the far side to Caleb, and Caleb's breaking some tackles, cutting it back, and he's going to pick up a nice chunk of change there, Jim. Kind of looked like the Hawks had him there in the backfield, and
tries to use the referee as a tackle.
So this will be a manageable 3rd and 6.
6, yep.
So that spot pass is working pretty well here early in the game for the Wolves.
Cut it back against the green and get everybody shifted over.
Breakdown, is that what you said?
So 5-man line for the Wolves, motioning.
React forever.
Oh,
there was movement.
You should just be running out there and going to get him.
That's going to be a false start, so a 3rd and manageable is now going to be a 3rd and 10.
What's that?
Yeah.
Jim, I'm sure there's things as coaches when you coach baseball that drives you nuts. And these for coaches just drives you nuts.
Yeah.
You got a 3rd and manageable and you get a flag. Something that you can control.
Right, and these are basic mistakes that they're making.
So 3rd and 9 now for the Wolves. Sticking to that 5-man line, motioning Caleb. Lucas gets the snap. He's got some pressure. Going to chuck it deep here to the near side, and it's going to be incomplete. Alex Schrader on the coverage. That was some great coverage there.
That was. He was right there with him.
And the Hawks are going to force a 3 and out again. So nice job by the defensively. Osterman's got to be pretty happy early on here, forcing that Lucas to drop back and pass.
Yep,
Those
make
are
him beat
low
you that way.
percentages.
Lundstrom on the punt for the Wolves. 21, Brendan Fish, back deep for the Hawks.
So we'll see if Fish can get a better handle on this punt here.
Sitting like at the 25-yard line, he can chew up some yardage for him.
Yeah, should get some good field position here. Another flag.
Ooh.
A delay game for the Wolves.
Hey, Levi.
So that's 2 penalties this drive, Jim, that just really shot themselves in the foot.
Yes.
Nothing the Hawks defense did, just stand there.
No, just waited for him.
So
we put you right in the perfect position.
It's hard to give good teams free yards.
Yeah.
You can't.
You give them
good
some
teams. You can't beat yourself.
You give them some real estate, and they're going to take advantage of it. Ooh.
Good punt.
Yep. We got a flag.
We got some flag. Fish is going to let it drop.
There's a flag.
I think roughing the kicker is coming. And I believe, is that an automatic first down?
We're going to find out shortly.
I believe it was.
Go 5-yard.
He was going to go talk to Osterman. I'm sure Osterman would tell him to decline it. He's on the wrong sideline here. He's going to go talk to Gunderson.
I think you said it was, what, inadvertent? Is that distinguished between it? Oh.
Okay, so
I think he got blocked into him. That's the deciding factor.
So I think Lane was happy with the punt. And I think if it was a bad punt, he probably would have took the penalty. But pretty good punt. The Hawks are going to get good field position at their own 36-yard line. So we'll see what Coach Gallus draws up for the third series for the Hawks. Motioning Keaton. Kale's going to keep his own number and pick up 6 yards, but
on the line of scrimmage.
Another penalty, Jim. You could tell Ty Tritz, the right guard, wasn't even on the line of scrimmage.
Right.
That's what they're going to call. Most times you'll see that with guards. They want to cheat and try to get to a good position, a pull, and that's exactly
pull through
what Ty
first.
tried to do. So, but he got caught.
Ty.
So another mental mistake here, which is probably kind of know what's going to happen. First game of the year.
And those are, kind of hustle mistakes. He wants to do well, but you still get caught.
Yep. So 1st and 15 for the Hawks. We got 2 receivers to the near side. Kale hands off to Fish. Fish is going to get met in the backfield, but break 2 tackles. And then he gets wrapped up for a gain of 2 yards. Nice job by HLP with the pursuit of defense.
Right, they strung that one out pretty well.
So good hustle by the Wolves defense, keeping it to a minimal of 2 yards. I thought Fish was going to be on the loose again. So 4 wide for the Hawks. Ortman alone in the backfield. Looks like man-to-man coverage across the line. He's going to drop back to pass. Has pretty good protection. He's going to call his own number. And he's going to pick up about 5 yards.
On the keeper.
So this is going to be a 3rd and let's call it a long 8.
8, yeah.
Number 15, Devin Meyer for the Wolves. Bring up 3rd and 8 for the Hawks.
He had some good protection on the outside. He got a little pressure up in his face, so he had to pull it down and
split the defense then.
So we'll see what the Wolves do here defensively on 3rd and 8. Hawks are going to go to a 5-man line and split the running backs out wide. Motioning Fish. Fake to Fish. Kale's going to keep it. And he's going to be wrapped up in the backfield for a loss.
They read that well.
Yeah, nice job by the Wolves. Weren't fooled there, and we're going to see looks like the punt team coming out for the Hawks. Just under a minute here in the first quarter, Jim. Boy, if you're the Wolves, you got to be really happy where you're at right now.
Yeah, you have one long play, 8-0.
Yeah, and I know Coach Gunderson got to limit the big plays against teams like this. So we're just under 20 seconds here. Hawks going to punt with Willman back there. The snap is over his head. He's getting some pressure. He breaks one guy. He's going to cut it back to the far side. and he's going to get wrapped up for a loss about 30, and the Wolves are going to take over in great field position, be first and goal for the Wolves. So talk about a big churning.
That's a momentum change right there.
So Hawks defense going to get tested early here. See what kind of adversity they overcome here. So first and goal for the Wolves on the 8-yard line, Jim?
Yes, it looks like it. We got 3.4 seconds left in the first quarter, so
5-man line. Lucas is going to drop back to pass. He's going to throw it. He's got a guy open just off his fingertips. So that was Caleb Hemphill on the route. So we're going to just complete one here. It's Remsen St. Mary's 8, Harris Lake Park Wolves 0. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors.
At Happy Siesta Healthcare Center in Remsen, Iowa, we strive to provide a comfortable home away from home, whether your needs are for long-term care or rehab to home. Regardless of your level of care, our mission is to provide you and your loved ones with quality, compassionate care in your time of need. An outpatient therapy is available with Remsen Rehab, located inside Happy Siesta. And Happy Siesta Healthcare Center is always looking for quality employees, so contact us if you'd like to work here. Happy Siesta Healthcare Center, Remsen.
So we're back here to start the second quarter. What a beautiful night for football. Can we fast forward the sun coming down, Jim, so get that glare out of here?
No cloud cover, so might be a couple more minutes before the trees start blocking it.
Big opportunity here for the Wolves to capitalize on a big turnover for the Hawks. A snap over the head over a 6'5" Willman.
Yeah, and he can jump pretty well too, so it was way over him.
So second and goal for the Wolves. They're going to go 3 wide to the near side here, motioning Caleb. Lucas gets the snap. He's going to drop back to pass. Throw it to Caleb. Caleb's going to break a tackle. It's going to go in for a touchdown. So Lucas to Caleb for a Wolves touchdown. So they do answer with the opportunity, just scoring on the first play of the second quarter. 8-yard touchdown pass. You got to convert those opportunities to points when you get something like
exactly. That. Take advantage of the mistakes.
So Coach Gunderson is going to go for the extra point. Snap is good. Kick is up.
And it's
through. Good. So it's the Hawks 8, Wolves 7, 11:50 left in the second quarter. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors.
Moeller Carpet and Floor Covering in Remsen has provided the best flooring materials for their customers since 1959. For all your project needs, including hardwood, tile, carpet, vinyl, and luxury vinyl, planks, and more. Visit their showroom in Remsen and see what flooring types would work for your home or business. Their team can also complete your flooring installation after your free estimate. Visit Moeller Carpet and Floor Covering in Remsen today and visit them on Facebook.
Hungry and on the go? Stop by Mrs. B's in Remsen. Locally owned and operated for over 25 years, Mrs. B's has you covered. Coffee, shakes, hundreds of drink options, milk, eggs, and more. Want something hot? Try one of Mrs. B's famous made-from-scratch pizzas, or order one of Mrs. B's many appetizer and sandwich options. Don't forget about the chicken, fish, and pork chop dinners. Mrs. B's is a proud supporter of both MMCRU and Remsen St. Mary's schools. Stop by Mrs. B's to...
Well, welcome back to Fuller Digital Solutions Hawk football. The Wolves ready to kick off. That's Nelson looking like doing the kicking duties, and he's going to kick it end over end, and it's going to be a touchback. So the Hawks are going to take over 1st and 10 at their own 15. Jim, I think last series they just beat themselves.
Yeah, definitely.
Penalties.
Yeah.
So I just got to get in a good groove here early and just haven't been there the first quarter. So
that huge turnover.
See if the Hawks can get in this kind of a groove here.
Right.
Just march down the field. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Hawks. We got 3 receivers to the near side, tight formation. Kale's going to call his own number, tricks on the pull. And Ortman's going to pick up a gain.
Short gain for Ortman.
About 3 yards on the carry.
For the Wolves.
Let's make it 2nd and 7 for the Hawks. So trying to establish the running game here. Kale with Fish in the backfield. He's going to hand off to Fish. Fish's got nowhere to go, and he's going to get tackled for a loss. It's going to be now 3rd and 9 for the Hawks.
Tell you what, the Wolves are packing that line pretty well right now.
And we talked about it early here in the game. The O-line is going to be the biggest question mark coming into the season. And right now, looks like that Wolves D-line is winning that battle in the trenches. So let's see what the Hawks draw up. Coach Gallus, the offense coordinator, draws up here in the 3rd and 8. He's got 3 receivers to the far side. Ortman alone in the backfield. Drops back to pass. He's gotten some pressure in his face. Throws it to Knipe across the middle. He's going to pick up a 1st down. Nice catch by the sophomore there.
Wow, yes.
Did he look like a little young Jensen there?
He's got the body frame for it.
Nice job by the young sophomore making his debut for the Hawks. Nice job, Kale. He had some pressure, waited their last second to throw that ball, and big completion there.
Yeah, waited for that option to open up.
So Alex getting the carry up the middle. He's going to get a nice chunk of change, pick up maybe 5 yards.
Gain of 5.
So 2nd and 5
Tackle made by
for the Hawks.
Landon Whitrock for the Wolves.
Boy, I tell you, what a relief picking up that 3rd down conversion.
Yes,
for the Hawks.
very much.
So 4 wide for Ortman. Oh, he tries to draw the Wolves offside. Nice job by the Wolves.
Somebody in.
So it looks like maybe they're going to send some pressure. Kale's going to call his own number, go right up the middle, and he's going to get tackled after a couple yards. You know, Jim, he saw the blitz coming, and he only had 3 linemen there sitting 4. Maybe he thought they're going to get out of that play.
Yeah,
that's hard to do.
Just mismatched numbers there.
Yeah. But we still got a manageable 3rd down, 3rd and 3 here for the
Relatively
Hawks.
short, yep.
I would think Coach Osterman would be in that 2-down territory. Let's hope we don't have to find out here. So Ortman alone in the backfield. He's got his running backs up tight. And he's going to call his own number, run right up the middle, bounces off the tackle, and picks up enough for a Hawk 1st down. So nice job by the Hawks. Now that young O-line is kind of getting their legs underneath them and kind of pushing the Wolves back a little bit.
I was going to say making their push right now.
I like what Coach Gallus is doing. Stick with the running game. Don't shy away from it. 4 wide here for the Hawks. Looks like they're man-to-man coverage here for the Wolves. He's going to motion Alex. He's going to hand the ball off. Alex bobbles it, gets it back, but maybe gets tackled behind the line of scrimmage. If maybe for a loss.
Yeah, it looks like a yard at least.
So 2nd and 11 for the Hawks.
Could have been a lot worse.
It could have been a lot worse, yeah. That is for sure. So Willman and Schrader on the far side with Ortman and Fish. Fish is going to get the carry, and there's nothing going for the Hawks. Another tackle for loss by the Wolves. Boy, they're really getting after it defensively.
They were right there.
So let's see if Coach Gallus and the offense can draw up another 3rd down and long conversion here. See if they find their 6'5" receiver.
Target.
So Kale's going to drop back to pass, fake pump to Alex, and get sacked in the backfield by Caleb Hemphill.
He came through absolutely untouched.
That's a linebacker's dream, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nice play by Caleb, and the Wolves force the Hawks another 3 and out. Or I guess they picked up that conversion, so. But 4th and 20 here for the Hawks, punting. See if they can get the snap good here. Willman back to punt. Now it's a low snap. Has time. Willman's going to punt it. And he's going to get a nice little roll. And the Hawks are going to down it just outside the 15 for the Wolves. So we're at, excuse me, 6:36 here in the second quarter. It's the Wolves take over on their own 16-yard line. The Hawks have done a great job defensively, not giving up the big plays.
Right. Just get rid of those little miscues. The snap punt, that one would really hurt.
So 1st and 10 for the Wolves. He's got 2 receivers on the far side, Lucas and Caleb in the backfield, and fake to Caleb. He's going to try to stretch it to the near side and get tackled behind the line of scrimmage. And there's that Britt kid we talked about earlier. He's a senior. He's been waiting a long time for his number to be called.
And he shot right across the line.
So far, he's played well.
Yes.
Alex was also on the tackle there.
30's back in, 12's out.
So Hawks making the Wolves 2nd and long here. Lucas is going to be alone in the backfield. He's going to motion Caleb. And he's going to throw that bubble screen out there. And he's going to 30 on the reception. That's Sage. He's going to pick up about 4 yards, get back to the original line of scrimmage. You know what? Those are some nice high percentages for a young quarterback, for maybe a backup quarterback.
Right.
Get those high percentages completed, then give them some little confidence to throw it downfield.
Yeah.
So nice job by Coach Gunderson. Wouldn't expect anything less, and kind of having that game plan.
Right. You know.
So here we go, 3 receivers to the near side.
Take the pressure off the young quarterback or the new quarterback.
Luke is going to roll out, try to throw, and no one home there. But nice pressure again by Britt, forcing him up, making him a little uncomfortable there.
Ryan Willman was right there with the coverage again. So
Hawks are doing a good job on the outside, you know, winning those one-on-one matchups, DBs versus receivers. So Hawks do their job defensively. Now we just need to get things going offensively.
Yep. Get those holes for the running back and open it up a little bit.
Fish back to receive. Moonstra's going to kick it. It's going to be a high kick. And it's going to travel just across midfield into Hawk territory. So Hawks get good field position with just over 5 minutes here in the second quarter.
Now we need to capitalize on that with the good field position.
Yeah, really it should be 2-down territory if
Yes.
you can get a first 3 good plays here. So Ortman alone in the backfield, 3 receivers to the near side here. He's going to call his own number, go up the middle, and once again, the Wolves are all over it.
With a flag on the play.
And it's going to be a holding against the Hawks.
Holding on the Hawks.
And they get Lenny Steichen on the hold there. And then Gunnarson's going to force him back, making it a 1st and 10. But, boy, I've really been impressed by how this Wolves defense is getting after
Yeah,
it.
they are. You know, when you look across the line, they look like they're mismatched. You know, we got bigger and looks like stronger kids, but, boy, they're sticking their nose right in there.
Well, these Wolves are up for the challenge so far here. And 2 receivers the far side. Ortman fakes the handoff to Alex. He's going to go up the middle. He's got some room.
Come on, Kale.
It's one guy to beat. Ortman at the 20, the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Hawks. No flags on the play. That's going to be, looks like a 57-yard run by Cale Ortman, his first of the year.
Well, he did a nice cutback on that, too.
Nice job by Cale. Boy, made that one guy miss and found that little gap, and away he went.
Yep, outran the other guy.
So Hawks trying to go for 2 here. 14-7. Cale's going to drop back to pass. Has some pressure. Makes a guy miss. He's going to chuck it up, and he finds Keaton Harpenall in the back of the end zone. So the Hawks convert the 2-point play, making it Remsen, St. Mary Hawks 16, Harris Lake Park Wolves 7. We're at 4:37 here in the second quarter. We'll be back.
The Remsen Farmers Co-op has been serving you for over a century. They are a full-service co-op providing area livestock producers with Land O'Lakes and Kent feed. And take advantage of their full-service agronomy center for all your crop production needs to maximize your yield. They also buy and sell grain and offer grain drying. Remsen Farmers Co-op with years of experience and ready for the future.
Westel Systems is part of a network working tirelessly to keep small, rural communities across America connected. They lead and collaborate on broadband-enabled projects that improve economic development, provide technology for advancing education, and enhance state-of-the-art healthcare through telemedicine. These initiatives, among others, help to connect rural communities and keep them advancing towards a future-proof, sustainable infrastructure. Westel Systems, working hard to connect you to the world. Ask about their worry-free plans today.
All right, we're back with Hawk football. Squib kick by Jackson, picked up by Caleb, and Caleb's going to take it across the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Past the 20 to the 23, the Wolves will take over.
So talking to Gunderson this morning, he wanted no big plays for the Hawks offense, and 2 big plays is 2 touchdowns.
Yep.
50-yard plus. So you got to limit those defensively. That's what the Hawks have doing a great job, keeping everything in front of them. And I know that's what Coach Osterman wanted to see out of his defense.
Right.
Looks like we're going to have a timeout called. We might as well take a timeout with them. We'll be back.
4:32 left in the second quarter.
It's easier than ever to find the live stream for your team now on FullerDigital.net. Home and away, if we're covering your team's videos are on FullerDigital.net. Just click on your school and you'll find the game. Thank you for watching our events, and remember, the games are on FullerDigital.net.
Score big with American Bank. Our staff is here to help you hit a home run to meet all your financial goals. Step up to the plate and let us show you what teamwork is all about. Here's to hoping your talent, dedication, and teamwork make for a grand slam season. American Bank is a proud supporter of the Remsen St. Mary's Hawks softball and baseball team, and we are wishing them a happy and successful season. American Bank, achieving success together. Member FDIC.
So we're back here. It's 1st and 10 for the Wolves. Lucas can call his own number, run to the near side, breaks one tackle, and he's going to slip for a gain of about 5 yards on the carry. Nice run by Lucas. So we'll see if the Wolves can answer the Hawk touchdown here with just over 4 minutes left here in the quarter. Boy, the game's moving right along here, Jim.
Yes, it is. Yeah, they keep it in bounds. They keep it moving.
So 2nd and 5. Lucas alone in the backfield. Motioning. He's going to hand off to his running back. Running back cuts it up, and he's going to get met by a bunch of Hawks, but he's still going to pick up about 3 yards on the carry. Nice run by Bensley.
On the carry.
Groper and Holman and Willman and Britt all in on the tackle.
So make it a 3rd and very short for the Wolves.
We'll bring up a 3rd and 1 for the Wolves.
So 3:30 left here in the second quarter. Some late substitution. They're going to cancel that. So 5-man line here. 3 backs in the backfield with shotgun. Lucas going to run right up the middle, and it's going to be close. I don't know if he got it, Jim.
Boy, I don't know either. It's really close.
Nice push there by the defensive line by the Hawks. So, Jim, what do you do here on a 4th and 1? Oh, no, they're going to.
Oh, they just say it all right. Yep, right away. Don't even take a measurement.
I'll come back to you on that. So, nice job by the Wolves. Converting on 3rd and 1. So Lucas alone in the backfield, motioning Caleb. Hand to Caleb. Caleb's going to stretch it to the far side. Try to break one. Nice job by Alex Schrader and Jackson Bunker.
Nice coverage.
Tackle.
Jackson had a great pursuit on that one.
Yeah, it's nice to see 13 back out there.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, we missed him defensively, offensively, and just his leadership.
Yeah, just his game knowledge.
So it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Wolves. 2 minutes left here in the quarter. Hawks got to be thinking about maybe calling some timeouts here, see if they want to get the ball back. If you're Gunderson, I think you're happy with a 16-7
Ooh, yeah.
halftime score. So Bensley on the motion. Lucas going to call his own number. It's a fake pass, and he gets it completed to Caleb. That's going to pick up about 20 yards. Nice job by Lucas.
That was. He sold out good.
Boy, that was a great play action. Just seen it develop there with Caleb trying to go out there, fake block, and the way he went. And, Lucas starting to feel a little bit more comfortable throwing the ball. We talked about those spotted passes earlier in the game, getting his confidence up. So nice job by Lucas there. And big conversion for the Wolves as they march just with a minute 23 left here in the quarter. Lucas dropped back to passing and calls his own number, and he's going to get tackled for a gain of 1, and we got a flag. And it's going to be a holding. So after a big play, flag.
Yeah.
Just going to – Coach Gunderson's not going to be happy with that.
Just disappointing when you do that.
Yeah, it just really kills momentum. So it'll be 1st and 20 now for the Wolves. The clock's going to run with 1:11 left in the quarter, the half. Lucas is going to be alone in the backfield. Looks like man-to-man coverage for the Hawks. Motioning Caleb. Jackson's going to follow him. Lucas is going to drop back to pass. He's going to chuck it deep to Caleb, and Nothing. And then flag on the play. Boy.
Little shaky on that. First of all, I don't think it was catchable.
Yeah, I thought Jackson played about as perfect as you could play that. And hey, give credit to Lucas throwing it up and hoping for a flag.
Yeah.
That's what he got.
I didn't think there was contact.
And boy, the Wolves get bailed out by a big penalty, pass interference. But if you're the Hawks, you can't lose your composure.
Right.
There's still a lot of field left. They're going to be at the 20. It'll be 1st and 5 at the Wolves, or at the Hawks 20. And the clock is going to, it's going to stay put at 53 seconds. So big pass interference call for the Hawks. Lucas alone in the backfield.
They both move.
Ooh. There we go.
There you go. Back him up some more. Get it.
The ref says, I'm going to hold it, and too many people saw it, now I have to. He was going to do the fake pull the flag, but too many people saw that one. So 1st and 10 now for the Wolves. It's in the Hawks just outside the 25-yard line. So Caleb on the motion here. Jackson's going to follow. Lucas is going to throw it out there to 15. That's Meyer on the reception for a pickup of very minimal. That was Ortman all over it. And we got another flag.
Another flag.
What the heck is this one? Maybe guys downfield or maybe late hit? What? Any idea here? Oh, a hit to the head.
Well, Osterman's smiling, so.
Hit to the head.
Hit to the head.
Targeting on the Hawks.
Now another big penalty against the Hawks defense. This is going to put them in 1st and goal situation now with just 44 seconds left.
That'll bring up a 1st and goal.
About the 9? Yeah.
Yeah, right at the 9-yard line for the Wolves. Well, let's again test the Hawks defense here. Let's see what they're made out of here.
Be a good test early.
For both teams, it's a huge possession here right before the half. Someone's going to have nice momentum going into the half.
Yes.
So 5-man line here for Lucas. Lucas is going to motion Bensley. He's going to get the ball. He's going to throw it up. And it's going to be a touchdown.
He made the catch.
Jackson's got the football.
Oh, they waved it off.
They're going to call it incomplete.
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
He was on the line. Yep.
Guess he was on the line.
All right. Yeah, we're kind of tucked in the corner of the press box here.
Got a bad angle here.
So nice job by the Hawks forcing it incomplete, making it 2nd and goal now for the Wolves. Well, there's a lot of excitement on this side.
We got a timeout.
Timeout. We'll keep it here, Jim.
Yep.
So, what do you like by the Hawks so far?
Well, we've been spoiled the last couple of years with those big plays, and we've had a couple this time, but we've also been spoiled with the defense.
Yeah.
Pretty much locked down.
Well, I'd like to
I know it's the first game of the season.
Yeah.
We got some growing pains to go through.
Yeah, the penalties obviously is one that sticks out here early in the game, and defensively the yards allowed is probably less than their penalties.
Penalties, exactly.
So it's hard to judge your defense on that, giving up only 7 points, but boy, the Wolves are in a position here due to the penalties. This drive to set up another touchdown.
Yeah.
2nd and goal. Good timeout by Coach Gunderson. Settle everybody down here and see if he draws something up. And this will give a good time for the Hawks to catch their breath a little bit and forget about those penalties that they just had.
Just hunker down now, and you got 38 seconds left.
38 seconds left. Jim, what's your favorite football food?
Well, anything with meat, so.
So here we go. 2nd and goal for the Wolves. Motion to the near side. Lucas is going to drop back to pass. Getting some pressure. Escapes one guy. Now he's going to call his own number and tuck it. And he's going to get tackled by Groper.
Down
close to the goal line.
2-yard line, it looks like.
2-yard line, 3rd and goal. 22 seconds left. So, it looks like maybe that's a 4-yard line. It's a little further out, maybe, from the yard marker on the far side there.
Remember, folks,
St. Mary's called a timeout, set their defense again.
I like how they're. I like how the Hawks secondary is really kind of locking down those receivers. So
yeah.
You got to feel confident in neat pass plays. You know, and this Lucas quarterback reminds me a lot of that Tice Gunderson.
Yep,
you know? So,
exactly.
The good thing for the Hawks, they've been preparing for this mobile quarterback all week, where Lucas is showing that he can do a lot of similar things that Gunderson is doing. So, and I know Osman is really worried about keeping the quarterback contained today.
Mm-hmm.
For the most part, the Hawks have done a great job of that.
That timeout was called by Harris Lake Parks, so they used their allotment for the half. Hawks still have 2 of theirs left.
So 3rd and goal. So we have 3 receivers to the near side. Lucas is going to roll to the near side and throw it. Intercepted by the Hawks.
Ryan Willman.
Willman on the pick.
Big pick there.
That was huge for the Hawks defense. Comes up with a turnover. So just talked about momentum and who's going to have momentum going in the half. And boy, you can see a lot of the heads at HLP go right away down. So
was that man or was that covered?
Nice job by the Hawks. We'll see if Coach Gallus takes a shot here with 17 seconds left here in the half. Ortman alone in the backfield. He's going to drop back to pass. He's got time in the pocket. He's going to throw it across the field to attended for Knight. A little low. Nothing hurt there, though.
Nope.
So it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Hawks. You know, Lucas was rolling to his near side, threw across his body. It's the biggest no-no.
Yeah.
At QB 101, they teach you never throw across your body.
Just don't have that zip.
Nope. So Ortman's going to chuck it to Alex. Alex
gets out of bounds.
Gets out of bounds. Nice 13, 14-yard pickup. It's going to leave with 7 seconds on the clock. Be nice to get Kale in a little bit of groove here in the second half.
Yeah, 2 timeouts.
So we're going to have 4 wide here. HLP is going to send some pressure. Alex is going to get the ball again and pick up 6 yards before he goes out of bounds. Well, this will give Kale at least a chance to chuck it, hopefully close to the end zone. 30 seconds left. And I think Osterman's going to take a timeout to think about what they want to do here with the last play before the half. I think Kale will probably have the strength maybe to get it all the way to the end zone. It'll be close, but...
and there again, you hope for...
Insurance can be confusing. With all of the legal terms, different policies, what are you actually getting? With over 60 years of experience, there's no confusing the experts at Matkin Insurance. Let Matkin Insurance help you find the policies that fit your lifestyle, budget, and needs. Matkin Insurance takes pride in being an independent agency, always working for what's best for their customers. So what are you waiting for? Contact Matkin Insurance today.
Half, but real impressed by both teams here. Penalties have kind of overshadowed both teams a little bit, but let's give this Wolves team a lot of credit. A few starters, and they're really competing, and
sticking right in there.
The Hawks are still trying to find who they want to be this year, and a lot of guys in and out and trying to really find that 8 that can really mesh together.
That good chemistry that you want.
HLP is going to send 3. He's going to throw it up to Knight. And it's incomplete. So that's going to take us to halftime. It's Remsen, St. Mary's Hawks 16, Harris Lake Park Wolves 7. We'll be back for the second half. This is Hawk football. And then, well, whoever's keeping stats, if they want to give us some stats to go over, and then ask Osterman if he'll come up after the game for an interview.
And now we'll have the Harris Lake Park dance team performing a toddler
Yeah.
All right, welcome back at Remsen St. Mary's Hawks 16, Harris Lake Park Wolves. Just a recap of the first half. It was Brennan Fish to score the first touchdown of the year with a 56-yard run. 2-point conversion, Ortman to Schrader, making the Hawks 8, Wolves 0. Second quarter, the Wolves capitalized on a snap over the Willman's head, get first and goal, and it was Lucas to Caleb for an 8-yard touchdown pass with the extra point good, made it the Hawks 8, Wolves 7. Then late in the with 4:37 left in the second quarter, Ortman cashed in his first touchdown of the year with a 57-yard run, and 2-point conversion was good to Keaton Harpinell making the score as we have it 16-7 to start the third quarter. Jim, I mean, some adjustments going in the second half. You know, it's got to be try to be a little bit more efficient on offense. And
right.
Defensively, I kind of got to like where you are, minus a few penalties. The Wolves have had a hard time moving the ball. So.
Exactly, and you know, I'm sure they had a little discussion on what was happening on the offensive line, and the ball goes out of bounds on the kickoff.
So that's a good start for the Hawks. So if you're a Hawks, you had a huge turnover there right before half. Willman with the first interception of the year. The Wolves were set up third and goal on the 3-4 yard line. So being nice to punch this one in early here and beat up by 2 possessions for the Hawks. So we'll see what kind of adjustments are made here early for the Hawks as they're going to get the ball first. And so it's going to be, they're going to start off with 2 receivers to the near side, Ortman and Fish in the backfield. So Kale's going to drop back to pass. He's going to sling it out to Brennan. Brennan's going to catch it, and he's going to drag a few Wolves with him to pick up about 3 yards on the reception. So nice pitch and catch by Ortman and Fish. That's a nice high percentage play, you know. And a lot of things like Wolves were doing with Lucas is getting him in a good rhythm. And that's what would be nice to get Kale in a good rhythm here early here in the second half. So nice first play by the Hawks.
Make those short, concise passes and see what you can get out of them.
Yeah. Second and 7 for the Hawks. Kale's going to call his own number, try to go to the far side, cut it up, and he's going to pick up a couple before getting tackled by 66. That's Nelson on the tackle. So 3rd and 4 for the Hawks to start the third quarter here. Just over 11 minutes left here in the third. So the Wolves have been sending pressure here in these situations. We'll see what they do here. Looked like man-to-man all the way across the board. Ortman's going to drop back to pass. He's going to throw it to Willman on the near side, and it's going to
cuts it up.
Nice pitch and catch for a gain about 10 yards. So nice little out route to Willman. He's about as good as hands as you'll find on the field there.
Exactly. And like he's mentioned before, he's a big target.
Big target at 6'5". So nice job by Ortman completing his first 2 passes here in the second half. So the Hawks at midfield here with 4 receivers. Ortman alone in the backfield. He's going to send over Fish. Fish is going to try and get it all the way to the far side, and he's going to get tackled right about the line of scrimmage. So nice pursuit by the Wolves. That was Lucas on the tackle.
Bring up 2nd and 10 for the Hawks.
Again, did a nice job of stringing that play out, letting your defense catch up to it.
The Wolves are doing a nice job with pursuit. They're 2 big plays from being in the lead here. 3 receivers to the near side. Ortman alone in the backfield. Going to take the snap. Sling it out here to Alex. Alex is going to catch it. Trying to make one guy miss, and they're going to call him down. A gain of 1 on the reception. It kind of looked like maybe a spot pass like the Wolves have been doing.
Right.
But, boy, they were right up in his grill after he caught that pass. That was a nice tackle by the Wolves.
Hanging on his foot for dear life, and then the help came.
So we'll see if the Hawks here, 3rd and 9 for the Hawks just across midfield. Ortman, Fish in the backfield. Kale's going to drop back to pass, sling it out to Alex. Alex had the catch. Makes one guy miss, makes another guy miss.
Ooh.
And off to the races he goes for about 30 yards. So nice job by Ortman and a nice route by Alex Schrader. You know, he's a tough guy to guard out there in that slot position. Kind of reminds me of like a Wes Welker.
Right,
one of those
exactly.
slot receivers, just a tough guy, always gets open for, talk about Willman's hands. Alex doesn't drop many passes either. So 1st and 10 for the Hawks. Alex again, Gary again. He's going to go right up the middle. Boy, nice job by the Hawks O-line getting a push up there in the trenches. There's a pickup of 4 yards straight up the middle. I kind of like to see the O-linemen go north and south. Previous years we've had a little bit smaller linemen that could go east and west and pull. And boy, our linemen this year probably the biggest we've had in a while as far as weight goes. So see if they can go more north and south this year. Ortman's got pressure in his face. Escapes one guy. He's going to chuck
Get rid of it.
Just throw it away. So smart play by
Good
Ortman
decision.
just to get rid of it. Boy, they blitzed right up the middle, and where the line struggled to see who they were blocking there, and an untouched linebacker. So 3rd and 6 for the Hawks, right at the 10-yard line. 8:27 left in the third quarter. So nice drive here to start the second half. Kale's going to drop back to pass. Got some pressure. Big time sack by the Wolves. That is number 23, Hempfa on the sack. Boy, we talked about it, Jim. The Wolves have been sending pressure on that 3rd down, and once again they send some pressure.
They come.
Untouched, too, it looked like again. So just in a good position in 3rd and 7, making it 4th and about 17, 15 for the Hawks. We'll see what they draw up here. So Ortman alone in the backfield. He's going to motion Fish, fake to Fish. He's going to roll out to the near side. He's going to chuck it to the end zone, and it's going to be incomplete pass. So big stop by the Wolves defense. They're going to take over on downs after a looked like a promising drive for the Hawks to turn into some points. But, these Wolves just aren't going to give up.
No, they're sticking right with it. And again, you give them a little bit of hope, a little bit of, considering the last few years, they were just
Hawks
pretty much outmatched.
Hawks have won the last 6 against the Wolves. And, I would have liked to see Kale roll out to his
strong hand
to the right instead of that left. He looked like Willman had a step. I don't know if he could got that power behind that ball. So Wolves take over 1st and 10 at their own 20. Hand off to Caleb. Caleb breaks one tackle and gets met by Groper.
Tackle after a short game.
Groper, and was it Britt again out there?
Britt and I think Ty Tritz was in on that too.
So Carey picks up 1 yard, making it 2nd and 9 for the Wolves. Coach Gunderson wanted to have these games where they just keep their offense on the field, keep the Hawks offense off the field, and shorten that game down as much as possible. So Lucas is going to drop back to pass, calls on, picks it up. He's going to scramble now, makes a few guys miss, and then he's going to get tackled from behind by Ty Tritz. Nice hustle by the big defensive lineman. Boy, if you're Coach Gunderson, you got to like what you're seeing with Lucas.
Yes, he's
the shiftiness and
he's elusive.
Boy, you ain't kidding. So nice job by Lucas, making it 3rd and at least manageable for the Wolves, and didn't look very good there to start that play. I'm noticing the receivers just aren't getting that step on the RDBs, which is making it a little tough for Lucas to get a wide open receiver here.
Right, get the time and
Looks like the Hawks are going to drop back in the zone here. Hawks get some pressure, and Lucas.
There it is.
And this time the Hawks are going to get a sack by number 44, Hunter Pick. First time we call his name in the backfield. So big play by Hunter Pick. I think they call him HP. A big time sack there, making it 4th and 16 for the Wolves.
35-yard line, Ryan.
Back deep for the Hawks.
So we're going to see which team, Jim, are the better conditioned teams, too, as this first game goes
right
on. And being at, 70 degrees out there still, probably,
Haven't seen anybody cramp up, which usually happens the first game.
That's positive. So, good snap. Nice little knuckle kick. It's going to bounce right in front of Fish. Fish is going to let it go. The Hawks are going to take over at their own 26-yard line. I think Coach Osterman's going to learn a lot from his club.
Exactly.
Today.
It's a different type of coaching that he's going to have to do.
So Hawks take over. Kale's going to get a snap. Their little option to the far side. He's going to call his own number and pick up 1 yard. I don't know. I think, Jim, he had Fish there on the pitch. I think.
Yeah, it looked like it. It looked like he was open.
He could have pitched it there, but they say when in doubt, you just keep it.
Yeah.
Take what you can get. So positive yards are better than 0. So there'll be 2nd and 7 for the Hawks. Kale alone in the backfield. Gets a snap, has pressure right up in his face. He goes nowhere. Boy, those Wolves are just shooting those gaps.
They are. They're quick through there.
So now it's 3rd and 8 for the Hawks at their own 27-yard line. Let's see if Kale can find one of his receivers here. 3 receivers to the near side. Kale drops back to pass. Pressure again. He's going to throw it out to there. Alex is going to make the catch.
Should be right at the
it's going to be
first
close
down.
to a first down.
Maybe a half-yard short.
Let's see if they give a little measurement here or they call it 4th down. They're going to say 4th down.
Yep.
What a catch by
That
Alex
was a
there.
beautiful catch.
That was a good ball by Kale, putting it right where it needs to be. And
away from the
gives,
defense. And
Coach Osterman a big decision here late in the 3rd quarter. Just 4 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter.
First,
the Hawks, their own 36-yard line here.
Try to draw them off.
Sides. Kale going to go under center here. Oh, nice job by the Hawks. Try to draw them off sides. And nice job by the Wolves. They didn't jump.
No. Pretty disciplined.
So Hawks are going to call a timeout. Think about it a little bit. We'll take a timeout with them. This is Hawk football.
American Mink, we are committed to making a meaningful and positive impact in the schools and businesses within our community. Like a Hail Mary, throw to win the game. We are here to help you every step of the way to take care of your financial goals. We are dedicated to helping you score big while we strive to make a big impact in our community. American Mink is a proud supporter of the Remsen St. Mary's football and volleyball teams, and we are wishing them a happy and successful season. Bump up the spirit and cheer on the Hawks to victory. American Mink, achieving success together. Member FDIC.
If you're considering a new roof, you want to put your roof in the hands of Dave's Roofing. Dave's Roofing specializes in residential roofing and has over 10 years of experience. Dave's Roofing covers any job from a 60 to 80 mile radius of Sioux City and has a 10-man crew that completes most jobs in one day. Dave's Roofing will make sure the cleanup job is done right afterwards too. And the products installed are impact rated and eligible for homeowners insurance discounts. Look up Dave's Roofing on Facebook and check out the work that's been done and customer testimonials.
Number for the 4th down play. He's going to pick up 5 yards, so big conversion by the Hawks.
Gain of 5 will
I think Coach Osman said, go for it. I trust you, Gallus. Just let's get some rhythm going here. I think that's what was behind his mindset here, going for it in their own territory. Alex going to get the ball. He's going to go right up the middle again. He's going to pick up 7 yards. So Hawks finding some running game when they go to that two-back set and just run right up behind the line of scrimmage. And looks like the line is not pulling as much. They're just going to go straight north and south.
Right.
So they're
finding some success with that.
Sticking to this formation, working out well for him. This time Kale's going to call his own number, and he's going to get positive yards. He's going to make it very close to a first down. Third and 1. So once again, just going right at him. This is where the conditioning of the players
I was just going to mention
becomes
that.
a factor. The first half looked like the Hawks were losing in the trenches. Now here in the third quarter, it looks like the Wolves might be a little tired up front, and then that's where we're getting our push. So here we go, 3rd and 1 at the Wolves' 30-yard line. Same formation for the Hawks. Kale going to call it again, and he's going to go be pretty close to a first down. We'll see where they mark it. Nice spot for the Wolves. So another 4th down play for the Hawks.
Need that big, strong push again.
Yep. And Kale's got the first down and more. Nice run by Kale as he picks up about 8 yards on the play. So nice job by the Hawks establishing that line of scrimmage. Looks like we have an injured Wolves, so we're going to take a timeout. This is Hawk football. It's Remsen St. Mary's Hawks 16, Wolves 7.
Family has been providing trusted funerals since 1943, when Joseph and Adele Fish bought Remsen's only funeral home. Beginning in 1976, Joe's son Joel and his wife Jean continued the tradition of being a family-owned and operated business. In 2009, David and Elizabeth Fish carried the family tradition into the future and now offer monuments. The Fish family is honored to assist you in your time of need, offering care and compassion. Fish Funeral Home and Monuments in Remsen, our family serving your family since 1943.
We put kids at the top of our list, and that is why parents put Floyd Valley Therapies on the top of theirs. Should your child need physical, occupational, or speech therapy or assistance through our pediatric feeding clinic, rest assured they are in great hands. As moms, dads, sons, and daughters ourselves, we know how important family is. Taking care of your family is just as important to us as taking care of our own.
Thanks for making us part of your community, your health, your life. Floyd Valley Healthcare.
So 1st and 10 for the Hawks. Kale's going to drop back to pass. No one's open. Can he call his own number? Take off and scramble. He's going to get run out of bounds, but not after a gain about 7 yards. Maybe it was just 4. I was watching the farce.
Yeah. Seemed like he ran longer than that, but.
So a gain of 3 yards. You know, not a bad play call trying to take a shot after running. And good job by the Wolves secondary not falling for it. So we're seeing some good football here week 1.
Yes, we are.
Kale drops back to pass. He's going to sling it out to Schrader. A little bit behind him, but Schrader makes a catch. He's going to dive in. And that's going to be a Hawk touchdown. Ortman to Schrader for 20 yards. Nice job by Alex. The ball was a little bit behind him and catches it, makes the guy miss. So nice pitch and catch.
Hawks will try the point after attempt.
And the Hawks are going to try for an extra point. Jackson and doing the kicking. Ortman holding. The snap is a low one. Kale's going to have to call his own number. And he's not going to be able to do anything with it. So So the extra point unsuccessful, but the Hawks score, and it makes it Remsen St. Mary's Hawks 22, Harris Lake Park Wolves 7. We'll take a break.
Remsen St. Mary's Hawks 22, your Wolves 7.
Gangler Feed Service in Remsen is your complete farm store. We feed all farm species, and we're a Hubbard, Kent, and big game dealer. Whether it's sprayers, grain banking, corn drying, or feeding your animals, we're your complete farm store, and service is our business. Gangler Feed Service in Remsen. Call them at 786-2234 or stop in and see them. Service is our business at Gangler Feed Store, Remsen.
Yep.
Back here with Hawk football. Thanks everybody for tuning in. It was a nice little crowd here tonight, making the hour 15-minute drive from Remsen. Got some good Hawk crowd over there, Jim.
Yeah, and of course Harris Lake Park always has a nice supporting crowd too.
Absolutely. Jackson to kick off, and a booming kick
End zone.
to the end zone, so it'll be a touchback. You know, Jim, saw a lot of good things from the Hawks offense there that drive. And,
Yes.
And what they did is just run it behind the big guys and said, hey, either you guys take us there or not, we're going to run right behind you.
Well, and like you said, we got a team designed for north-south more than east and west.
And then they really took it right down the field, and with some high percentage completions there by Cale, and receivers doing their job catching it, and was able to find the end zone. So we'll see if the Hawks can answer defensively here. So Lucas takes the snap, and that's going to be tackled for a loss by Holman.
Tackled for no gain. Number 55, Holman.
That's my nephew, Jim. 55.
Yes.
He gets his height from me.
Yeah, what, 6'6"?
Yeah, yep.
I see the similarity.
Yeah. So just under 45 seconds here in the third quarter. Fast third quarter here. It'd be a big answer for the Hawks. They can go 3 and out here. So Lucas is going to motion Caleb. He's going to fake to Caleb and come to the near side,
Good
and
job.
nothing going. Holman on the tackle again. Nice job by Garrett staying put too.
Yep.
So no gain on the carry, and we'll see if Gunnarson's going to take it to the fourth quarter or try to run one more play here.
No, they shouldn't have.
Oh, we got a flag. Is that our first flag of the third quarter, Jim?
I think so. Oh, holding.
We'll see what Olsman wants to do. I would imagine you want to decline it for 3rd and 10. And he does decline it.
He's going to bring up that Colin Holman. He had a kind of a breakout freshman year for baseball. He had that one big hit against Galen in what was that, district finals.
Yeah, what a ball game that was.
Oh, the walk-off home run.
Hey, remind Alec or Jackson of the stutter and go.
Just like his height, he gets his home run swing for me too.
I was thinking the same thing.
So the quarter runs out. It's Remsen St. Mary's Hawks 22, Harris Lake Park Wolves 7. We'll be back.
At Happy Siesta Healthcare Center in Remsen, Iowa, we strive to provide a comfortable home away from home, whether your needs are for long-term care or rehab to home. Regardless of your level of care, our mission is to provide you and your loved ones with quality, compassionate care in your time of need. And outpatient therapy is available with Remsen Rehab, located inside Happy Siesta. And Happy Siesta Healthcare Center is always looking for quality employees. So contact us if you'd like to work here. Happy Siesta Healthcare Center, Remsen.
So 3rd and 10 for the Wolves here. Just started the fourth quarter. And it's going to be motion, and Lucas is going to drop back to pass, has some pressure, but breaks contained. He's going to throw it across the body, and Alex is going to tip it, look like. And it's going to be incomplete pass. Looks like we have 4 Hawks there on that receiver.
Yeah, they were waiting for it.
For a second, I thought Alex overshot that. And,
jumped a little too early.
Yeah, but worked out Hawks' favor. They're going to make the Wolves have to punt here, and well, that's a big 3-and-out for the Hawks after a nice touchdown drive, the possession before. So hopefully the Hawks can get some good field position here. You know, with Coach Gunderson, I wouldn't be surprised if a fake came here.
This late in the game, you got to do something.
He hasn't shown a trick play yet, and that's not like him. So
yeah, he was thinking about it.
Nice high kick. Fish is going to tell his teammates to get away, and the Hawks are going to take over at their own 36-yard line. So
take over first and 10 on the 35-yard line.
Well, Jim, you go right back to those big boys and just say, hey, we're running right behind you.
Yep, might as well. That's what got you the last score. And maybe that conditioning is paying off right now.
Yeah. So far, Hawks look like they have a little bit of advantage in that department. Yeah. Ortman's going to motion Fish. Fish has got the carry on the far side. He's going to tell Hunter to move. Fish is still going, and he's going. No one's going to catch him. It's going to be a hot touchdown. Brennan Fish.
And no flags.
It'll be a 44-yard touchdown run, his second of the night. What did we just talk about conditioning, Jim?
Yep.
And boy, the Hawks come right out and let Fish go to the sideline and gallops right to a touchdown.
Jackson bunkers on to attempt the point.
So big answer.
Oh, huge.
Matty Ice. A bad snap. Throw out to Jackson. Jackson's going to be tackled. No extra point. So it's going to be Remsen St. Mary's Hawks 28. Harris Lake Park Wolves 7 with 11:32 left in the fourth quarter.
Matt, can you hear me? Levi, who is our long snapper?
So, Jim, what an answer by the Hawks there. One play, one score.
And a great run by Fish, no doubt. But the blocking up front, you know, like we said, and that was an east to west one when it first started out.
Talked about how they should run north and south. Here comes Hunter Pig. He says, I'll show you guys. I'm going to go pull. It's all the way across the field. And, boy, Brennan just kind of guided him like he had a steering wheel and maneuvered exactly where Hunter wanted to be, and Fish did the rest. So we talked about all game how wonderful the Wolves are doing containing and running side to side with these Hawks. And, just another big play. You just can't have happen, especially late in the game here, and really giving the Hawks sideline a nice relief.
Yeah, nice boost.
Yeah. So Jackson, the kickoff here. Doing a nice job on the kicking department.
Yes, he is.
That's another booming kick.
And he can forget about it.
Another touchback. You know, that was a big weapon last year the Hawks had with Austin Jensen. I think he had like something crazy, 60-some touchbacks.
Probably about 98% were touchbacks.
So Wolves need an answer here on this drive with 11:32 left here in the
I count
the
7.
fourth
1, 2,
fourth
3,
quarter.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
And Wolves are going to stay with their 5-man line formation. Lucas is going to fake pass, run right up the middle, and he's going to pick up about 5 yards. Well, I've really been impressed by this quarterback.
He has for stepping in this late
You know, it would have been nice to see Tice back there and really give us a good look, but Lucas is doing just as good, I would say. Gunnarson's got to be happy with this play. And with all the play, I mean, a lot of the guys had to shift around today's game with receivers. So Lucas can call his own number again. No, he's going to throw back and pass, and he's got a guy.
Oh, he had him.
Threw it incomplete. I think they ran out of room there on the sideline.
Yeah.
So nice job by Jackson on the coverage. That was intended for Caleb.
Now, how do they run playoffs this year? I don't know if anything changed or not.
I'm not sure on that.
Okay,
either.
yeah.
I
Seems like every couple of years they change it.
I do know this is a non-district game.
This is, okay.
And top 3 from each district will make it. Thanks, Mr. Shutt. You think he'd know? He's the AD, right?
You would hope.
Not a guarantee.
So Lucas going to drop back to pass, throw it across the middle. Alex with the interception. He's going to try to find the end zone, and he does. Touchdown, Hawks. Looked like about a 22-yard touchdown interception. Nice job by Alex. Boy, just trying to force something in the middle. That,
there were 2 guys right there that could have covered it.
And, you know, he'll learn from that and move on. But now the Hawks are really
they're clicking.
Here.
Yeah.
So momentum going all Hawks here in the second half, and the Hawks won't give up on this extra point. We're going to try again here. We got to get a snap here. No, they're going to go for 2 here. This is that shotgun T formation. And Kale's going to hand off to Alex, and he's going to go right in the middle for 2 points. Not that Alex has done enough running today. Give it to him again. So the Hawks 36, the Wolves 7. 10:45 left in the fourth quarter. We're going to take a break here from our sponsors. This is Hawk Football.
Moeller Carpet and Floor Covering in Remsen has provided the best flooring materials for their customers since 1959. For all your project needs, including hardwood, tile, carpet, vinyl, and luxury vinyl, planks, and more. Visit their showroom in Remsen and see what flooring types will work for your home or business. Their team can also complete your flooring installation after your free estimate. Visit Moeller Carpet and Floor Covering in Remsen today and visit them on Facebook.
Buckner, the kick for the Hawks.
I don't know if you're picking me up.
All right.
I can hear you clear as day.
We're back here. The Hawks score on their second interception today. 76 is Lenny Steichen for the Hawks. So Jackson to kick off again. This time the Wolves are going to get a chance to return. And he's going to front to the far side. Has some room. And the Hawks there finally push him out of bounds about the 30-yard line. Nice run by Caleb. Well, he's having himself a good game.
He is. He has done very well tonight.
I mean, I've been impressed with this Wolves effort. I mean, they could have easily had a lot of excuses going in tonight's game, and
but he's kept his composure and done very well.
Didn't back away from the challenge, and boy, Gunnarsson. And this is a non-district game, so the Wolves have nothing to lose going into week 2 in district play.
Right.
So, 5-man line motioning. Number 12, that's Bensley. He's going to throw it out to Caleb, and Hawks are all over it now. It looks like they got a little bit more pep in their step.
Yep.
Tackled by number 3, Slater.
Who do the Hawks have next week then?
The Hawks will be home against River Valley.
And
the Wolves will be on the road next week to Northwood Kensett.
That's a little bit of a drive.
I know. I think last year they got the Wolves. Gunnarsson said they snuck up on them. So another motion here. Lucas is going to drop back to pass. Has some time. He's going to throw it deep in. Great coverage by Isaiah Garrett. The D-line's getting a little pressure there now, Jim. And
yep, forcing the issue. You know, and that's kind of been a trademark, too, of St. Mary's with the fourth quarter being in well conditioned, being in good shape.
Absolutely. Raise the four fingers.
Yep.
Sometimes teams just raise it to raise it, but this Hawk team really...
They mean it.
They really mean it. You know what? This Coach Gunderson's offense looks pretty vanilla tonight, and I wonder if he's just not going to show a lot of teams what his plans are. This is a nice run by Lucas. He's going to pick up about 4 yards, tackled by Jackson Bunkers.
Number 13, Bunkers for the Hawks. Bring up fourth down for the Wolves.
So 4th and 6 for the Wolves. See what Coach Gunderson decides to do here. Just 9:30 left here in the fourth quarter. Boy, other than that that turnover inside our own territory, the Hawks defense is kind of laying a goose egg.
You were right.
Wilster's going to punt for the Wolves.
The Wolves are going to line up in punt formation. And he's going to hit a nice high end-over-end kick. And it's going to land about the 15-yard line and settle there. So, nice punt by the Wolves.
Number 7, Wyatt Gerba down to on the 15. The Hawks will take over.
So, Jim, you got big plans this weekend?
Big golf outing tomorrow for Briarcliff Baseball. I had two sons that played for them.
Little BCU. You played too, didn't you?
I played there too, yep. That a couple of years ago anyway. Should be a fun day.
Ortman on the snap. We're going to run option. Pitches to Fish, and Fish is going to break a couple tackles, run out of bounds. Oh.
Yeah, there we go.
Get hit. And it's going to be probably a late hit on HLP. I don't think he really meant to do it.
It just
looked like maybe his momentum carried there. But that was a nice little option there by Kale and Fish there. Good pitch relationship. Who's all on your four-man team?
I got my college teammates, Jeff Newman and John Baumhover. Newman was from Creighton, Nebraska, and Baumhover was from Fonda, Iowa.
Okay.
And then I think the fourth one is, I know in years past it's been a Remsen St. Mary's graduate himself, Jim Augustine.
Okay. So that'll be sounds like a fun time.
Yeah, 3 of them can golf anyway.
Ortman alone.
I swing from the wrong side of the ball.
Fish on the carry. He's going to try to cut it back up the middle. He's going to pick up about 3 yards. Nice job by Fish. Big game at 11 o'clock tomorrow, Jim, is my Huskers kickoff.
Who do they play?
Northwestern in Ireland.
In Ireland?
Yeah. I fly out tonight. Wouldn't that be nice? No, I hate airplanes, so I'm okay. Kale's going to hand off to Alex. Alex is going to go right up the middle, and he's going to get enough, maybe for the first down, maybe a yard short.
Boy, he's running strong right now.
Yeah, I mean, this Hawks team, whatever adjustments they made, and we've seen just some small samples here in the second half, just running right behind these guys, going north and south, high percentage completions, and, good adjustments by the coaching staff here in the second half. So, Kale hands the Fish. Fish is going to try to cut it up. Breaks one guy, spins, and trying for the first down. I think he's got it, Jim.
I think he's yes. I think they'll have to give it to him.
White Cap's going to say yes.
Yeah, that wasn't a very good mark, I didn't think, but they gave it to him anyway.
So 1st and 10 at the Wolves' 30-yard line. 7:30 left here in the fourth quarter. Two receivers near side, Kale and Fish in the backfield, and Fish is going to get the carry and get met right up at the line of scrimmage. Well, I think there's going to be a lot of things to correct going into week 2 for this Hawk team.
Exactly.
And that's what you're going to want. You can't play perfect week 1.
Right. Or not a whole lot of changes from last year, but it's a different team.
Right. So here we go. We got Kale in the backfield. He's going to fake to Fish. He's going to keep it himself, and he's going to get tackled right around the first down, past the first down. So nice run by Kale Ortman inside the 20-yard line of the Wolves territory. So nice job by the Hawks. I've been impressed by these runners by the Hawks.
Yes.
Ortman, Schrader, Fish are all running forward, getting tackled forward, and
getting those
running hard.
Getting those holes opened up by the linemen. There's the pitch.
Fish, there's another break tackle, and gets 7 yards just like that. I mean, that's in the fourth quarter. That's
big.
It's hard to. I always thought Fish was a guy that just got stronger as the game went on, and you can see that the guy's just bouncing off of him.
Yeah.
I'd like to see the yards after contact from
exactly.
him tonight. So 2nd and 5 for the Hawks. 5:40 here in the fourth quarter.
And it's got to be disappointing for the defense. You think he got it wrapped up
Yeah.
and bounces off, gets another 3-4 yards.
Keaton Harpinall on the carry this time, and he's got some room. Nice little run by sophomore Keaton Harpinall. They're going to say he's just short of the first down.
There's a kid that always runs hard,
Yeah.
no matter what.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what his role is this season.
Exactly. He's probably going to see some time.
He can be that Alex Schrader type of athlete position, and be interesting to see what they do. They got a lot of weapons, that's for sure.
Yes, they do.
3rd and inches. Kale's going to give it to Fish. Fish has the outside.
Oh, nice tackle.
Breaks 2 tackles, but picks enough for the first down. Boy, you can tell these Wolves are playing hard.
Yes, they are.
But not before Fish gets the first down for the Hawks.
Be 1st and goal
from the 6-yard line
for the Hawks. Hopefully stick around after the game and get Coach Osterman up here. I know last year he did a good job coming up here. I think, Jim, you're going to drill him with a lot of hard questions, aren't you?
Coach Osterman, Ryan keeps bugging me to get you up here at the end of the game for an interview.
Number 2.
Nice run by Keaton again.
Tackled by number 32.
So here we go. We got 2nd and goal. That's a nice drive. This is what you want. Clock off.
Yes.
Run the clock.
Eat up some time.
Positive yards. 3, 4 yards. First downs. So this is a nice drive here by the Hawks. 3:46 here in the fourth quarter. Kale's going to hand off to Alex. Alex is going to sneak. Looks like they're going to call it 4th and goal.
Right on the 1.
So it looked like a bobbled exchange there, maybe, Jim?
Yes, it looked like similar to the one we saw earlier with Alex. Kind of just popped out in front of him. This time he didn't catch it in the air, though.
So Jackson bunkers an offense for the first time tonight.
3rd and goal.
What do do you think? He's going to get the ball here, Jim?
I think so.
And he does, and he's going right up the middle.
And touchdown.
And touchdown, Jackson Bunkers. Been a long time since he crossed the goal line. Nice job by Bunkers on the carry for a 1-yard TD, making the score 42-7 for the Hawks. What a drive. I don't know where that started at. I forget where it started at. But,
I think it was right at the 15.
But what a drive. Jackson is trying the extra point. Snap good, hold good, kick.
Yep. Nope.
Wide left. So Remsen, St. Mary's Hawks 42, Harris Lake Park Wolves 7. We'll keep it here, Jim. First debut for you for football. What do you think?
Yeah, I've been on the PA before, and I questioned Mr. Shutt asking me, or Fuller Digital asking me too, for my lack of football knowledge. I went to a high school and a college that didn't have football. The only experience I had was playing a little intramural at Briarcliff, but that was about it.
Were you more like a Steve Young then, the lefty, or?
Yeah.
I could see you a little mobile, Steve Young.
Yep, throw a decent ball, I guess. Helped with my pitching.
They do say a little long toss with football does.
Yeah, you go to see the major leagues play, and a lot of them carry a football along to get that thumb rotation downwards. Almost all the pitchers carry a football with them.
So there you go. Next to your baseball bat,
yep.
Better grab a football.
Work on that movement.
Jackson's going to kick off here. Done a great job kicking tonight for the Hawks.
Yep, probably another boomer.
Another booming kick, and this one's going to be reaching the end zone. So, boy, I tell you what, special teams tonight, we haven't talked about them a whole lot, but Coach Osterman's got to be pretty pleased with the way the special teams played. I know he had one huge turnover with that snap over Willman's head, but other than that, they've been pretty flawless.
Yeah, pretty tight. And now we'll have a continuous clock then.
That's always a good thing.
But you got to give credit to the Wolves. Oh. They played very, very well tonight.
16-7 at half. Looks like we got some younger guys in here. This is number 7 on the carry. That's going to be Wyatt Jerva. Of course, it'd be a tough name to announce.
Really good stick by Keaton.
Harping on tackle. Nice job by Keaton. So, like I said, hopefully we can get Coach Osterman up here for post-game interview. I think the Wolves are going to be all right going in their district.
I think so.
Oh, fumbled snap here, and these young Hawks are... Oh, we got a flag, though, so maybe a legal formation. A false start, so. Excuse me. Well, Hawks got off to a slow start, but boy, the second half finish is something to build off of.
They played a lot cleaner in the second half, that's for sure.
They found their rhythm in the second half.
Yep.
Defense, though, played. I mean, they found their rhythm early in the game and stuck with it. Nice pursuit by the Hawks.
Number 17, Isaiah Garrett, on the tackle.
So, minute left here in the fourth quarter. A lot of young guys out there for both teams. So the Hawks are going to pick up their 7th victory in a row from the Wolves. That's tough to do against Coach Gunderson's football club. It's one of my favorites to coach against is Coach Gunderson.
He's a quality guy.
Class act guy and has a great program.
Timeout taken by the Wolves.
Keep it here. We got 26 seconds left here in the game. Oh, they're going to run it here. So Wolves are going to punt it. It's going to be a nice little end over end, and it's going to get a nice Wolves roll. It's going to get touched right about the Hawks 32. And, Jim, this is my favorite formation, is victory formation. But before that time's going to run out. So it's going to be Remsen St. Mary Hawks 42, Harris Lake Park Wolves 7. We'll be back for a recap. Hopefully we get Coach Osterman up here. But we'll get a word from our sponsors. Be back with a recap.
Hungry and on the go? Stop by Mrs. B's in Remsen. Locally owned and operated for over 25 years, Mrs. B's has you covered. Coffee, shakes, hundreds of drink options, milk, eggs, and more. Want something hot? Try one of Mrs. B's famous made-from-scratch pizzas, or order one of Mrs. B's many appetizer and sandwich options. Don't forget about the chicken, fish, and pork chop dinners. Mrs. B's is a proud supporter of both MMCRU and Remsen St. Mary's schools. Stop by Mrs. B's to
bother me.
The Remsen Farmers Co-op has been serving you for over a century. They are a full-service co-op providing area livestock producers with Land O'Lakes and canned feed. And take advantage of their full-service agronomy center for all your crop production needs to maximize your yield. They also buy and sell grain and offer grain drying. Remsen Farmers Co-op with years of experience and ready for the future.
Westel Systems is part of a network working tirelessly to keep small, rural communities across America connected. They lead and collaborate on broadband-enabled projects that improve economic development, provide technology for advancing education, and enhance state-of-the-art healthcare through telemedicine. These initiatives, among others, help to connect rural communities and keep them advancing towards a future-proof, sustainable infrastructure. Westel Systems, working hard to connect you to the world. Ask about their worry-free plans today.
All right, back here with Hawk football. We'll recap the scoring. It started with Fish in the first quarter with a 56-yard touchdown run, 2-point conversion, Ortman to Schrader. That was all for the scoring. Second quarter, the Wolves capitalized on a bad snap by the special teams. They scored Lucas to Caleb for an 8-yard touchdown pass. Extra point was good, making the score 8-7. Then Cale Ortman with his first rushing touchdown of the season, making it a 57-yard run with a 2-point Ortman to Hartmanel, making it 16-7 at half. Third quarter, Ortman to Schrader for 20 yards, making the score 22-7. Then it was all Hawks in the fourth quarter, or all second half. Hawks started with a 44-yard touchdown rush by Fish, 22-yard touchdown interception by Alex Schrader, and then he capped it off with a 2-point conversion. And then it was good to see Jackson Bunkers on a 1-yard touchdown run offensively to make it the score 42-7. We're here with Coach Osterman. Coach, give the Wolves credit. They came out and played a great first half. And, the Hawks defense was there all night, other than getting put in a bad situation there. First and goal by the Wolves. The Hawks were pretty dominant defensively. Got to be happy with the way the defense performed. And some penalties, which you're going to have first game. But just talk us to about that first half and then the adjustments you guys made to really dominate this second half and put this game away.
You bet. Well, first of all, thanks, Ryan, for everything you do for us. And, Jim, appreciate you guys doing this for all the fans out there. Thanks for following along with us. That first half, they had a great game plan. They were going to be disruptive. and we had to really sit down at the second half and figure out what we could do. And we kind of came back a little bit more to that zone blocking and really kind of got downhill, and we figured out that T formation was kind of difficult for them to handle. So that first drive of the half didn't maybe finish the way we wanted to, but we knew we had something, and then we could kind of finish out the third quarter and did what we needed to do. And I told the boys I think we needed a few turnovers to kind of turn the tide here a little bit, and we did. I mean, Ryan Woolman, that could have been a totally different half had Ryan Woolman not gotten that interception in the end zone. So my hat's off to him. He's played well for 2 years straight now. And then, of course, Alex Schrader, it's great to have him back. Boy, howdy. I mean, when you get an interception return for a touchdown, it looked like 2020 all over again. You know, and defensively, you know, we kind of, I don't know, we kind of knew all week long that defensively we were probably a little bit better. It probably would have been a different game if Tice was in there, but, you know, certainly, you know, we had their number all game long, so we just had to keep giving opportunities, and I'm glad we got the win.
Yeah, great job, Coach, and I think there's going to be a lot of things to go back and look on the film.
Absolutely.
And make some corrections and some learning points, and that's always good, you know, to finally get something on film that's not your own teammates. So good first win for you, Coach Osterman. You go. This is the 7th straight from the Wolves that we've won here, and look forward to the upcoming game here home against River Valley. So I want to thank you a lot, and thank everyone for watching and tuning in. I also want to thank Jim for doing the camera work, making his debut. The Wolves will be on the road next week at Northwood, Kenseth. The Hawks will be home against River Valley. It's the final score: Remsen St. Mary's Hawks 42, Harris Lake Park Wolves 7. So long from Ryan Hayek and Jim Wesselman.